Hey guys, this is Torterrid, coach of the TerraTorts, and this is going to be my week 2 of the CNL Draft League. So, for week 2, I'm against MentalMarc and the FairFeild Ferrothorns, which is this team on the right. Here's my team on the left. So, first of all, for my team building for this week, I tried to sort of have a look at the matchup and identify what what Pokemon I thought I'd sort of struggle with, what I'd guess he would bring, along with any common weaknesses I could find. So first of all, looking at this matchup just on a first glance, I thought I think this is probably a stronger team than my last week, so I thought this was probably going to be a bit tougher of a battle, because you got some huge threats like Roaring Moon. Ursaluna has no switch-ins, some pretty good Terramons and Regirock and Jolteon. Metagross, really just adaptable, good Mon. As well as just some hard-hitting Mons like Conkeldurr and Mousehole, which can hit surprisingly hard. So, for the matchup, looking at it, I realised that he really struggles against ground moves, was one of the first things I picked out, because his only switch-ins to ground moves are Minior, which is immune, and Regirock once it's terrored into grass or flying. But the thing is, I have a pretty surefire way of either making sure Minior doesn't come or just beating it with, I'm bringing Scizor. Scizor with Bullet Punch will beat any Minior set. If it's Focus Sash, if it's White Herb, doesn't matter. Bullet Punch will always just beat Minior. So I bring Scizor because always stops Minior, and along with Regirock are the only ground immunities. So my plan was basically I just kind of wanted to spam a lot of ground moves into this team. And I also was thinking I sort of want to have some counterplay for some of the more offensive threats on this team, like Roaring Moon and Jolteon. So Roaring Moon, to answer that, because my team doesn't have tons of dark resist, so they got Muck and Mabosstiff. And then for Dragon resist, I've got two pretty good steel types, but they don't resist dark. So I thought I'd want to bring a fairy type, so I ended up bringing Terra Fairy Rhyperior to defensively check that, as well as it looks pretty good into Conkeldurr. I was thinking bringing Terra Ground to combat Gengar and Metagross, basically just to spam Terra Ground, Choice Band Earthquakes or something ridiculous. But it was such overkill that I also just wanted Terra Fairy to sort of answer Moon. And I also played around with Terra Water Lightning Rod to beat Jolteon. But I found Jolteon in my tests wasn't really a problem, and I actually found another way of quite easily countering Jolteon in tests. But if we also look at the speed, I'd say his team has a fair few Mons that are a lot faster than mine. So he has Jolteon that outspeeds my team. Booster Moon's quite strong and fast, and then just a lot of Mons that over base 100 but over 105. But Iron Boulder with booster energy does outspeed Roaring Moon with booster energy because high base speed. But here, I'll get into the team. So, first of all, my answer to sort of counteract Jolteon was AV Scizor, because AV Scizor, first of all, takes not much damage from Jolteon at all, resists both of Jolteon's Terra types, because it could be Terra, Electric, Fairy, or Ice. So it resists Fairy and Ice, it's neutral to Electric, and more importantly, even with this more defensive EV spread, Bullet Punch always one-shots Jolteon after it's terrored, because when it's Ice or Fairy, it's weak to Bullet Punch, it'll always kill. U-turn, great pivot move for to hit Roaring Moon, as well as just if I want to make a prediction, if I have this in on Jolteon, think he's going to switch, I can U-turn, sort of gain some momentum from that. Then knock off to hit Metagross and Gengar, as well as just get rid of items, and close combat is mainly just to hit Ursaluna, because this thing is also matches up not just into Jolteon, but it can tank an Ursaluna Blood Moon fairly well, as well as you can, as well as being pretty good into Gengar. The most annoying thing Gengar can do to this is Will-O-Wisp it, but then knockoff still kills. Knockoff into Bullet Punch still kills it after I get burned. So this handles a lot of these special attackers on the team really well. So after Scizor, also to give me a nice bit of priority that just will always stop Minior. in case Roaring Moon gets out of hand. Just like a really consistent mon. I found this mon, along with my Landorus set, happen to be my MVPs in like a lot of tests. So for Landorus, I saw a team with no Earthquake immunities other than Terra Regirock and Minior. So I'm bringing Choice Band Earthquake, and I'm going to click Earthquake 9 times out of 10, maybe U-turn to pivot. Hammer Arm is pretty much only there for Ursaluna, even though Earthquake does a lot anyway. And then Facade is just in case I get like burned by like a Gengar or something, I can still launch off really strong attacks. And yeah, this EV spread makes me guaranteed outspeed, max speed, Metagross, and then just max stack Adamant. This mon has no switch-ins. It one-shots Roaring Moon with no chip, 2 shots like defensive Dusknoir, 2 shots Blood Moon Ursaluna, unless it's max health, max defense, but if it's just max health, it just dies in 2 hits. Yeah, this mon is just going to come in on like a slower mon, like a Conkeldurr, a Metagross, a Ursaluna Blood Moon, and it's just going to click Earthquake and get kills. So these mons are definitely going to be my 2 like key pieces. And my next mon, I played around with a lot of different Rhyperior sets, but I ended up going with Terra Fairy because this completely walls Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon can have Iron Head for it, but it doesn't really do much. Like I think it was with his EV spread it was a 3-shot, so it eats Iron Heads pretty well. Spam Earthquake because there's no resistances, and coming off 400 attack, it hits really hard. Dragon Tail is specifically for Regirock, because I found in my tests, Jolteon I handled pretty easily, but Regirock, if it started setting like Iron Defenses and Body Presses or Curse, it was really hard for me to get rid of. So Dragon Tail's basically just get it off the field and get rid of its boosts. As well as if I just anything starts setting up too much, I can just Dragon Tail it out. But honestly, I wasn't really planning on clicking many moves other than Earthquake Rhyperior. And then Metal Burst I thought was a cool option, was with max health and max attack, I still do a lot of damage, but if I have this in against something I think it's going to hit me pretty hard, like a special attacker, like a Jolteon's going to hit this neutrally, or Ursaluna, from max health I can live 1 hit and just Metal Burst and just get like an instant kill. So like, I believe this can live like a Earth Power from Ursaluna. I think it probably dies to a Blood Moon, maybe. But from half it definitely dies to a Blood Moon, but it just lets it take a hit and then just get a kill back. And also, if I go for Metal Burst and he does see me do that, it'll make him a bit more hesitant to attack this, which could then open up some opportunities to spam Earthquake. And then Terra Blast is just Terra Blast Fairy, just because like it hits Conkeldurr and Roaring Moon super effectively. And then Roaring Moon obviously one-shots Conk, takes a lot from it. But yeah, this is basically in case Roaring Moon gets too scary, because I have an offensive Landorus, not defensive. And yeah, my next mon is Iron Boulder again. So, Iron Boulder, this speed is 1 point faster than Roaring Moon with booster energy. If Roaring Moon ever gets out of hand, so if it comes in it's a speed boost, this will always outspeed and be able to kill it with close combat. As long as it hasn't already got like another speed boost, so it's like Photosynthesis speed boost, but it hasn't got like if it's got a Dragon Dance or a Scale Shot off, it will outspeed this. But if it hasn't, like it just came in and just like knockoff killed something, this can just come in close combat. And also, yeah, I'm not running any Rock Stab because he has a lot of rock resistances on his team, or like not many rock weaknesses at all. His only rock weakness was Galvantula. So Swords Dance, if I can get a boost off. Earthquake close combat hits like all the team pretty well. Like if we look at the matchup, it's got no ground switch-ins almost, and then fight. Basically, looking at these top 4 mons, because I was pretty certain at least like 3 or 4 of these mons are going to come. But 2 of them being weak to ground, and then 2 of them being weak to fighting, as well as both of them weak to ice, means like Earthquake close combat hits these top 4 all super effectively, which is really good. And then Cycle Cut is just to hit Conk, basically. Because I found rock moves weren't really needed in testing, because like he has Metagross, Ursaluna, Conk. It's just too many physically bulky mons that resist rock to make it really worth running. And yeah, this is just like going to be a fast cleanup sweeper that it just plans on coming in on a Roaring Moon that's got speed boost and just killing it, or setting up a Swords Dance and getting like a late game sweep. So this Terrapagos set is a little similar to one I ran last week. We've got Rapid Spin Meteor Beam again, but we've got Terra Starstorm, and this time we have Earth Power instead of Ice Beam. Basically just max special attack. This speed makes it so after a Rapid Spin I outspeed Jolteon, and then Terra Starstorm hits everything pretty well except Metagross and Gengar, which Earth Power hits super effectively. I was playing around like a defensive Scorching Sand set, like a Rest Talk, Body Press set. I played around a lot of like defensive sets, but I just found like I just need this to be a strong special breaker, because to hit mons like Ursaluna and Conk and like Metagross, because a lot of his mons are a bit more physically defensive, like Regirock, Metagross, Ursaluna, or Conk all have a lot higher defense and special defense. So I just needed like a special attacking mon that can just dent those really strong walls. Also, this is really good into Regirock because Regirock terrors out of rock, it doesn't resist Terra Starstorm anymore, so that'll do a hefty chunk to him. And finally, my last mon is Wish Latias. So I've got Colbur Berry. This EV spread specifically is max health just for like big wishes and bulk. This defense special attack means I always live a like +1 knockoff from Roaring Moon, and this special attack guarantee kills Roaring Moon with Draco Meteor. So basically this is in case Rhyperior goes down, or if I don't have enough pieces to sort of handle it, because I'm expecting Roaring Moon to come 100%, and I think it's going to fulfill a similar role as my Iron Ball and be like a late game sweeper. This is in case that gets out of hand, it can live a knockoff and it can Draco and kill it. But I've also got Tailwind here, because I found Tailwind into Baton Pass, into Choice Band Landorus, just lets it outspeed his team and just kill everything with Earthquake, which is really strong. And then Wish I found in testing was pretty good to like wish up my Rhyperior, my defensive scissors. These really like bulky mons that just want to just sit around. As well as wishing up like Landorus. Like Landorus can tank a Blood Moon on around like 10 to 20%, so being able to wish him back up was quite nice. And yeah, just Baton Pass, letting it pivot, and yeah, that's the team pretty much. So as for what I expected him to bring, I expected like these top 4 mons I thought were pretty much certain. I thought I did not see him bringing Minior at all, because I have Scizor, but even if he did, I have Scizor. I was very unsure what Terra Captain he'd bring, because in my testing I found Regirock to be really tough. But I feel like you look at my team, you see 2 of my best mons are weak to ice, and it's kind of hard to resist not bringing Ice Jolteon. So I'd pretty likely bring Jolteon, but I think Regirock would be the best. Well, it's what I struggled with the most in my testing anyway. And then the rest of them, I found Mousehold was actually quite strong against me in testing. Dusknoir didn't really do much. I didn't really test much against Galvantula, because anytime it gets sticky web up, I just Rapid Spin with Terrapagos, which is why I have Rapid Spin instead of like Rock Polish. And yeah, I think that sums up the matchup. So we'll get into the battle against MentalMarc and the FairFeild Ferrothorns now. So yeah, wish me luck. Hey guys, this is Torterrid, and this is going to be week 2 of the CNL. So, I'm just going to send the challenge now. Here we are, and let's see what they got. Ooh, Jolteon! Okay, oh no, Regirock. Good, Regirock was scary. In Mox, Jolteon was never a problem, because I have AV Scizor. Like, AV Scizor just destroys Jolteon. He's got, his team's got so many slow mons. I just kind of want to lead Landorus and Earthquake, but also I want to bring Landorus on like Metagross and maybe not Ursaluna as much. I don't know who I want to lead here. Part of me wants to lead Rhyperior and just Terra immediately. Or maybe I like Latias, Tailwind, then Baton Pass. That sounds decent. Maybe I just lead Lando. If it's a bad lead, I can always U-turn. Alright, let's lead Lando. Okay, that's immediately hard Scizor. Hard Scizor. Instantly. Because this is 100% Terra Ice. Like, I saw my team has Landorus Latias, and I knew Terra Ice Jolteon was going to be like way too tempting. But I know Bullet Punch, I'm pretty sure from my tests anyway, always one-shots. Terra Ice, there's the Terra Blast, that does absolutely nothing. And I'm just going to U-turn on this because I don't think he wants to let this get Bullet Punch. That did negative damage. AV Scizor and Choice Band Landorus are like the two sets in my testing that have just been like incredible in this matchup. I really hope he goes into like Metagross. Trying to think, if he doesn't switch and I do have to U-turn to something else, what else could take a Terra Blast? I mean, Terrapagos is fine. Terrapagos would probably... Oh, his life... That was Life Orb damage as well. I didn't realise. That did nothing. Yeah, if he doesn't switch here, that'd be a bit awkward. Maybe Close Combat. Close Combat covers, like, switching into Ursaluna, Roaring Moon. But switching into these two is not good. I'd just U-turn. U-turn's, like, safe, yeah. And if... Oh, that Volt Switch did a lot more. Well, I guess that one's not resisted. Oh, I should have Bullet Punched. Bullet Punch would have just got me the kill then. I thought he'd hard switch. Alright. Next time I bring Scizor in on this, so I'm going to Bullet Punch. I don't like how much damage my Scizors took now off that. But, oh, Metagross. That crit doesn't matter. That crit doesn't matter because I go Landorus and Earthquake gets me a kill. That crit does not matter. But it matters for getting damage on it there, but as in, like, if he doesn't switch this out, he 100% died to Earthquake, even if he's, like, max health, max defense. This is a 100% kill. Conk and Dusknoir are probably his best switch-ins. Ursaluna, from what I've seen, gets two-shot most of the time. Unless it's, like, max health, max defense, like, insanely bulky. A lot of the time, it just kind of dies. Roaring Moon gets one shot by this Choice Band Earthquake as well. Yep, that one's dead. Threat eliminated. Oh, that's so good actually. Terra Fairy Rhyperior looks so good here now against like Roaring Moon and Conkeldurr. I just need to get it Rhyperior in so I can Terra it is the scary part. Part of me really hopes he goes Roaring Moon and tries to like D-dance or something. Okay, well, I don't know if I want to go hard Scizor on this, to be honest. I'm doing it. And I'm going to Bullet Punch this time. Hopefully he gets greedy and goes for the Volt Switch again. Yep, dead. Okay, good. Because when he Volt Switched the first time, I was surprised, so... I mean, he has to know I have Bullet Punch, right? I have Scizor, but... Right, that's that threat gone. That opens up Landorus and Latias a ton. And then I have Booster, Iron Boulder in case he has Roaring Moon with Booster. And my Iron Boulder's EV to be 1 speed faster. So this is looking good so far. This is these are 2 big threats gone. Jolteon not so much. As I said in my testing, Jolteon really didn't do much. Regirock was a lot scarier for me. But Metagross, I ran into a lot of Choice Band Metagross, just spamming Meteor Mash that just did like insane damage. Actually, honestly, I'm kind of fine with Scizor going down here to this comp, because, like, Scizor got rid of Jolteon, that's his job. Like, I could switch here, and I might. I don't know, Bullet Punch is nice for Roaring Moon, but I have Booster, Boulder, and Colbur Berry Latias to beat it. Part of me wants to knock off in case this is, like, Guts. So I'm probably going to be faster. I'll just knock it, give it whatever item it is. AV, okay. And he thought I almost went Latias on that as well. Or Landorus. That was a really good play off him, to be fair. Like, I completely understand going for that play. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna sack this. I don't think actually Mach Punch might kill me, because he's probably Iron Fist. But I'll CC in case. Okay, yeah, should have Bullet Punched, but that's fine. Terra Fairy Rhyperior, just Terra Blasters. His best switch into this is probably like Ursaluna or Dusknoir, but he also doesn't know if I am Terra Fairy for certain. I mean, he probably does, because I'm so glad I took the recommendation to go Terra Fairy. I was really tempted to go Terra Ground, just spam Earthquake, because he has like his only Earthquake immunities or resistances are Terra, Regirock, and Minior. So I wanted to go Terra Ground, just spam Earthquake, but Terra Fairy, Terra Fairy's just too good defensively against Moon and Kong. Wait. Oh no, it doesn't show the nicknames for those one. I'll rate the nicknames. Ooh, crit, that kind of sucks, but not the end of the world. Oh, that damage roll kind of sucks as well, actually. That's very unfortunate. Oh, am I dead to a Ursaluna, like, Hyper Voice now? Or an Earth Power? That crit really sucks. If I got greedy... No, I'm not going to Terrapagos and get greedy, so I'll take a Mac Punch as well. Yeah, I'm just going to take the damage. Yeah, Rhyperior at 50% can still tank Roaring Moon easily. Like, even, like, Iron Head will not do half damage to Rhyperior. So that's Solid Rock. Oh, for a second I was really scared that I was going to be Lightning Rod, because I tested, like, Terra Water Lightning Rod for Jolteon, but Sizzle handled Jolteon so well, it just felt overkill for, like, the Jolteon answers. Earthquake. Oh, if I went Latias there. Ursaluna. This is a threat, I'm not going to lie. I don't really like any switch-ins to this. This one is... What do I think it's going to do? Thing is, if this is Calm Mind... Right, thing is, can I beat Roaring Moon without Rhyperior? I think I can. I have Intimidate Landorus with Choice Band that always one-shots, and Cold Berry Latias. I kind of want a Metal Burst. Because, like, if he hits me and does, like, 50, then Metal Burst would, like, do a lot. But if he Calm Minds, Metal Burst puts me in a really bad situation. It's the thing. Choice Band Hammer Arm does a lot. Maybe I just Earthquake to be safe. Earthquake. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That did all... Well, I mean, I'm not special defense at all, so that's pretty normal damage. Terra Starstorm on this looks decent, but Dust Knight just kind of comes in. He can't Blood Moon again, so I think I could just go Landorus and just Earthquake. Earthquake probably two-shots this. I have Hammer Arm, and I do kind of want to click it, but because he has a Dust Noir... he doesn't know I have Hammer Arm, but... I think Earthquake's still two-shots anyway, so... We will see. Yeah, the Moon's getting a bit scary because Rhyperior's gone, I'm not going to lie, but... I've got Booster Boulder. As long as Roaring Moon doesn't get a speed boost from, like, Scale Shot or D-Dance, Boulder, you know, outspeeds close combat. It's pretty much gone. And then Latias always lives a like, knockoff because of Colbur Berry. As long as it doesn't Scale Shot on Latias. That's why I was quite hesitant on making it Colbur Berry, but I thought knockoff's pretty spammable. So, oh, let's go. How much damage is this going to do? Oh, let's go, Choice Band Lando. Choice Band Lando has no switch-ins. Let's go. That did so much. I really hope the Moon comes out, tries to D-Dance like in all my tests, and just gets one shot. Because unless he's, like, got health and defense investment, like, no bulk, Moon just drops to Earthquake. I'm gonna double check that calc real quick. I wanna see the numbers for that calc. Let's see, Landorus to Roaring Moon. Yeah, Earthquake does 110% minimum. Wow. And I don't think Moon can, like, one-shot me. I kind of don't want to take a Blood Moon on this, so I might just go... Terrapagos is kind of only really good against this one now. Oh, that did nothing because of Terra Shell, that's great. I'm just going to Terra Starstorm this, I just want damage. I don't even need to Meteor Beam. Meteor Beam's resisted, I just want the damage. From what I'm seeing this doing, just spamming Blood Moon, I don't think it's Calm Mind, because I think it would have tried to set up by now. I just want to get damage on it in case it is Calm Mind, but I don't know what set it could be. Maybe AV? Oh my... That crit 100% mattered to kill. That's very unlucky. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, that's scary. That's kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, this isn't over yet. I need to calc my Latias to live a knockoff. With Colbert. Not Cornerstone Mess. Colbert at +1. My Latias does live. Oh wait, no, it's booster attack. Oh. Wait, my Latias lives. 152 defense. My Latias lives knockoff. This is really scary, I'm not gonna lie. I want to go Lando to Intimidate, but if I go Lando to Intimidate, and he did... I think Lando probably lives one because of Intimidate either way. The Colbert! The Colbert berry live! Let's go! Oh, I gotta show off the tech. Okay, that was a bit scary at the end, but well played. That was a good game. That was like a very scary game. Because I lost Rhyperior, I could have seen Roaring Moon sweep and then... Oh, I'm so... Literally, before I click record, I changed it from Leftovers Protect to Colbert Berry Baton Pass. Oh, my... I'm so glad I did that. Gonna download the replay, and then upload and share. GG's to MentalMarc. That was a really, like, close game. Like, that Roaring Moon very easily could have got out of hand there. Whoa, well, that's one threat down. But overall, I'm very happy with that game. Landorus, like in my test, did insane. Landorus was MVP this game. Good old Lando. Sizzle was great. Well, GG, well played to MentalMarc. You know, I completely respect the Ice Punch read because part of me was really close to going Lando or Latias. And if I'd done that, I could have lost to Roaring Moon the end game because I wouldn't have had as many pieces. But really well played. That was a really fun game. And yeah, we're going 2-0 for my first ever draft league. Very happy with that. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next week where we're against the draft league owner with the bulkiest team in the league. So we'll see how that goes. All right, thanks, guys. Peace.